Hey guys, this is Lida from Hypnotech, and I have with me here the ZTE Axon 7. So there's so much hype going on about this phone. People are so impressed with the build quality, the Snapdragon 820 processor, the 4GB of RAM, and the fact that the price is only $399. So let's take a look and see if it lives up to the hype. The ZTE Axon 7 is 5.5 inches and has a 1440 by 2560 Quad HD AMOLED screen. It has 4GB of RAM, a Snapdragon 820, and 64GB of storage. There's also a micro SD card slot for additional space. The phone also features a 3250 mAh battery. The phone feels great in my hand. I previously had the Nexus 6P, and the Axon 7 is slightly wider, making it fit more comfortably in my hand. Also, the Corning Gorilla Glass 4 helps protect your phone even if you don't have a screen protector on it. The back fingerprint scanner is also super fast, and I like the location of the scanner on the back because it's so much easier, in my opinion, to unlock, and it just feels more natural for me that way. I surprised myself when I first bought this phone because in the pictures, I honestly thought the gold was too much, but when I got the phone in person, I was impressed. The gold isn't as glaringly flamboyant as it was in the pictures, and it adds a nice shine to make it stand out. 5.5 inches is smaller than my Nexus, so to me, it's around the perfect size. Like most 5.5-inch phones, I have trouble putting it in my pocket, so that's always something to think about. The display is amazing. The crystal clear Quad HD AMOLED screen makes the colors warm and vibrant, accenting images that really satisfies your eyes. With the dual front-facing Dolby Atmos speakers, you really can't go wrong with watching videos, playing games, or just listening to music on this phone. The entertainment usage of this device is just a pleasure to use. Battery life is pretty impressive on this phone. I consider myself a power user, and this phone has a 3250 mAh battery. So it's enough to get me through my workday, but if I'm going out late or if I'm playing Pokemon Go, I find myself bringing an extra battery pack just in case. The phone, however, has Quick Charge 3.0, so it makes it really easy for me to just do a quick charge and get some juice before going back to doing whatever it is I'm doing. The phone definitely moves smoothly across the system. I haven't experienced too much lag unless I'm running too many apps at once. Overall, the 4GB of RAM will get you through most of what you need to do. The Mi Favor UI that the Axon carries is somewhat similar to the HTC Sense UI, and although it's different from stock Android, it still runs smoothly and isn't too big of a learning curve. The phone does get warm sometimes when running videos or games for too long, but it doesn't get super hot. I've seen phones that can get warm very quickly, and the Axon isn't like that enough to make it a deal breaker for me. The phone has a 20 megapixel front camera and a 8 megapixel back camera. Pictures come out great, but my only complaint is the camera just isn't as good in low light when compared to some other flagships. I felt that my previous phone, the Nexus 6P, had a much easier time with exposure in low light than the Axon 7. But for the most part, it definitely scores high on my camera ratings, and also has a special selfie mode too. This phone is definitely a competitor to the OnePlus 3 and any other flagship for that matter that has a Snapdragon 820. I feel like for $400, this is definitely bang for my buck right here, and I feel like just the front-facing dual speakers alone and the AMOLED screen make it a winner. So once again, this is Lida from Hypnotech. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe and follow us for more videos, and we'll see you next time. Bye!